Finally, after such a long wait, Tales of Xillia Remastered is coming out later this week, and I just wanted to do a quick hype piece video stating my 5 top reasons that I am excited for this JRPG release. And as another disclaimer, I will be holding a live stream giveaway for Tales of Xillia this Saturday on my live stream, so you don't want to miss it. Make sure you tune in and tap in because we're going to give one back for the community. All right, so let's jump straight into the video. Point number 1. This game is finally out of PS3 jail. Now, if you've been following the series, you would realize that some Tales of games are literally stuck on certain consoles. Tales of Xillia has been one of the more modern Tales of games with the new, 3D and kind of overworld style that has just been stuck on an unavailable platform. So previously you could only play Tales of Xillia 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 3. And now finally this game has been released from its jail, and that's one of the major hype pieces about this, because finally people who have never got to play that generation of Tales of will finally be able to play it now. Point number 2, the dual protagonist system. This was one of the only times that the Tales of franchise went with this system, and I really think it worked out. I really liked Jude's positive, optimistic contrast to Mila's somewhat monotone and dull demeanor, but I don't say that as a knock, I say that as a great thing. The two characters' storylines contrast each other, and it gave you quite a good reason to go back through the game more than once and to see the different variations in the story and the nuances between the two path lines. And to this day, I think this is still really the only Tales of that pulled this off in a great way. I think it's actually the only time it's still been done. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, this was huge at the time, guys. You have no idea. It was huge that Tales of finally decided to do 2 stories, so it makes for multiple playthroughs and a plethora of content. Point number 3, I really enjoyed the combat system in Tales of Xillia. I think it was really well fleshed out, and the link system was just awesome between the characters. Seeing their interaction, seeing their team combos, and did I forget to mention the co-op in Tales of Xillia is awesome. I really love how this game made every character inside of it feel like an option. There's been certain Tales of games where when you do play co-op with your buddies, someone has to be the mage, someone has to be the melee fighter, someone has to be the support. Well, in Xillia, all the characters were so well rounded to where you could have someone play as Jude, you could have someone play as Mila, you could have someone play as Alvin, someone could play as Leia. It was just a plethora of different combat styles to choose from, and every single one of them felt fun. This is exaggerated in Tales of Xillia 2, where you have even more characters like Gaius and Lucre, where it was just awesome to play in co-op. So that's a huge reason why I'm thoroughly excited about Xillia coming back, is because the co-op was really good in both of these games. Point number 4 that I really want to point out here is the quality of life features that are coming to this remaster. Of course, you have the upscale graphics, a couple of quality of life features here and there when it comes to menus and things like that, and options and accessibility. It's just nice to see this game with a new coat of paint in 2025. And a couple of these quality of life features are as such. We now have a skip event for scenes, skippable cutscenes and skits, dash toggle function, auto save function, and more than 40 DLC from the previous game will be added. Now, some DLC will not be included due to licensing issue, but there's also the enemy encounter toggle function. There's a retry feature for regular battles. There's subtitles available for battle scenes, including mystic art, link arts, and battle results, and item description for Jet Black feather trading post. That is enough that I would have to say right there. As you can clearly see, there's a lot of new quality of life features in this remaster, and I am looking forward to every single one of them. Hopefully there are no major content cuts or translation issues. Let's just wait and see. And this last point will kind of be a dual point here, and that is that this game does have a sequel. So if you can't get enough of the original Tales of Xillia, it has already been confirmed that Tales of Xillia 2 will be getting remastered as well. So if you just love this world and love this universe, you will be getting more of it very soon, because there is a direct sequel to this game, and the two games honestly work as a pair. They're meant to be played together. So if you like this game, you'll end up up liking the sequel, hopefully as well. And again, lastly, more Tales of is never a bad thing. I think there should have been more releases and more urgency on Bandai Namco's part to keep the hype going for this franchise. Listen, I have been a long-time Tales of fan, and I've been through the trenches with so many of these games being released only in Japan and never ever seeing overseas. So while this series is having its biggest boom it's probably ever had, more Tales of can never be a bad thing. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Hit that like button, share this if you are hype, man. We are finally here. This game is out of PS3 jail. Thank you guys for all of the support, and let me know why you are super excited for Tales of Xillia Remastered. Don't forget, giveaway this Saturday. I'll see you guys. Peace.